The following presentation is a part of the National Heavy Boxing League's 10th season, celebrating 10 years of the premier level of heavy boxing in the Team Fortress 2 community, and a final send-off as the NHBL closes after its 10th season.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frankfurt, Germany. It's the NHBL International Series, live from Frankfurt, Germany. Gentlemen, Fedora here with Clayface and Ridge, bringing you all of the action here for the first German-hosted event for the National Heavy Boxing League. As said in the intro, 3 of the 4 heavy boxers are returning to bring international glory to themselves and to their country, with Setuplit and Ego facing off first. And Ego, a substitution in the Season 6 NHBL Finals. As Clayface is going to correct me in just a second here. Ego was a last-minute substitution in the Season 6 NHBL Finals, and Setuplit managed to make it to the NHBL Finals Super Semis, but lost to the first European heavy boxer to make it to the Sasha Heavyweight Championship, El Comandante, who later lost to White Russian Bear. And that match will be going second. But the first match that we have for you, of course, is Money Man, who from the Heavy Fight Club was a former champion with the world match record of 32-6. Him facing off against Ego, and Setuplit actually facing off against Spogo, who could not participate in the NHBL finals of Season 6 due to moving from Canada to France, but he got there and he qualified for the first place, so we've got a good match between those two. Now, Clayface, I did get myself corrected there. Setuplit and Spogo facing off each other first. Both of these boxers we've seen.
That's second.
That is second. Then let's go right into the first match between Ego and Money Man. Both of these boxers, very skilled. Ego, he faced off against White Russian Bear in the NHBL Season 6 Finals first, and he lost as a substitute there. But of course, with Ego being a last-minute substitution, he didn't have much to work with. He only had a few minutes, maybe even an hour or so, to be able to fully accommodate and get ready for that match in the finals, the best of the best facing off for the Sasha Heavyweight Championship. So with Ego, he's against a former Heavy Fight Club champion, Money Man. What is there to see from this match?
Sorry, Fedora, I have to correct you again. He lost to Metro, not White Russian Bear, in the Season 6 wildcard matches.
You're right. They were on the other sides of the bracket.
For completely humiliating Fedora once again, but
it's all right. I enjoy a little bit of humiliation now and then. But as we said, Ego and Money Man facing off. Money Man, he's the only person who's new to the NHBL facing in this match, and Ego, he lost to Metro, who Metro lost to El Comandante. So with Ego, it's going to be really interesting to see what he can pull here against the former champion.
Ego is an interesting character, and it makes me wonder because we did not see much of Ego. He was a last-minute substitution. He came in, he had no practice whatsoever. He has been prepared for this match for months. He's been training hard for this fight. He's going in there full guns blazing.
Yeah, and of course, we'll get Ridge's opinion here. Ridge, the head honcho of the Heavy Fight Club. You've seen up-close Money Man fight, and
yes, I have.
He's now a former champion of the Heavy Fight Club. Tell us a little bit of why he is former, but is his former status going to affect him in this match?
I don't think so. I mean, he is probably one of the best heavy boxers around in the HFC at the moment, and I feel like he can bring a lot of things to this table, but he has said previously that he's been lacking on form a bit. But he's the guy. He's the man that is 32-6, and he's just one of the best guys. I reckon this match is probably going to be quite close, but I'm not too sure about it.
And of course, we'll see if the former champion can make his mark as a new champion of the International Series. We'll see that match as it goes on first. Now, I'll get your opinion here, Ridge. On the second match, we'll see Setuplit and Spogo facing off. We've seen Setuplit fight in the past. He's qualified at least for either the top 4 heavy boxers in the NHBL finals tournaments, or he's made it just short of the super semis to top tier boxers. Now he's not necessarily facing one of the top tier boxers, even though Spogo qualified for the NHBL finals. He's facing off against someone who hasn't had a full chance at going towards the Sasha Heavyweight Championship. So does Setuplet have the advantage here, or is Spogo going to pull a surprise?
Yeah, I feel like having the advantage on the home soil is really going to, rile up his confidence a little bit more. But we don't know what's going to happen in this match, do we? It's the underdog could win, or it could be a complete squash. We don't know yet. But I reckon that the home soil advantage and the fact that he's been in this situation before might help him in the situation.
And Clayface, we've heard a lot from Setuplet in the past of he's had issues before of the ping in U.S. servers because of all the NHBL's major circuit tournaments being hosted in Chicago, Illinois. He's given us complaints before, given the league complaints before about ping being too high of an issue. And of course, we have these international events to give an opportunity to European heavy boxers about that, as well as we've got the NHBL European finals coming up in January. So he's signed up for that. And I know that you are really excited for that as well. But we'll not talk about that as much. Let's look forward to this match tonight. Setuplet and Spogo. As I said with Ridge here, he says we don't know what's going to happen with this match, but is Spogo more motivated to win this match because he didn't have the opportunity to participate in the NHBL finals? Is he more motivated to beat Setuplet tonight?
I've been talking to Spogo in the last few weeks leading up to this match. He's so excited, ready to rock and roll. And, tonight there really shouldn't be any excuses of ping or anything because everyone's got less than 50 ping. From what I'm seeing, all 4 boxes are ready to go tonight. And, but Setuplet has the experience. And Setuplet is used to fighting on 100 plus ping. So how's he going to fight now less than 45 ping? We're going to see a very different Setuplet on our hands here tonight, definitely.
Yeah, he certainly has an advantage being based in Finland, fighting on a server in Germany. As you can see, his ping about 40, 45. So he has a lot more chance of playing more dominant in tonight's matches. First match, Ego and Money Man. Clayface a little bit beating me up off camera, of course. Just the order from the pre-broadcast intro had Setuplet and Spogo first, but it's Ego and Money Man first. So they're going to do their warm-up rounds there. Just a little bit more analysis here for these gentlemen. Now, Ridge, there's so much you could say about Money Man, the former Heavy Fight Club champion and such. But as we said, there's a little bit of unpredictability between this match because Ego, we have only seen him play in one match where he lost against Metro, which both of them they had high ping as well, being based in the United States for the NHBL finals. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Ego fares against a 32-6 record heavy boxer.
We're on our way here. It looks like
well, these are the mandatory warm-up rounds here, Rich. You're supposed to go off my thought there, man.
Too used to shoutcasting. Don't worry about it.
But anyways, Ridge, as I was saying, Ego, a substitute boxer, and 32-6 Money Man. I mean, what else is there to say that match that you can at least analyze it a little bit? What else is there to say?
You said he only has really had one match again in the NHBL, and Moneyman, despite making his debut, has probably had a lot of experience against people like Akabadante in the HFC. If I were to predict who's going to win, I'm not going to try to be biased here, but I reckon that Moneyman might have the upper advantage going into this match, and he might pull out a win. But as I said, it's unpredictability, and it could result in a very surprising win for Ego.
Indeed, I believe their warm-up rounds are almost over here, and it looks like they are. So now down to our official fluffy butt sheep to kick off the international series.
I'm lagging. Excuse me, game. Could you kindly thank you, game? Anyway, lovely gentlemen in the ring. We're going to be boxing each other to the love of death, and I assume you know the rules. No jumping, no crouching, no throwing or taunting or eating your sandwich at all. You both have your sandwiches, I know that. You are Money Man, I assume, definitely. And forgive me, what is your magical name, sir? Spogo, isn't it? Ego, sorry. Thank you very much. Okay. There you go. Good old Lego. Okay. May I just remind you, this is a best 5 out of 9 matches. If I'm correct. If I'm not, I'll be shot later on. But anyway, dispute process. You have disputes as always. You have 2 disputes currently. And if you both of them get correct, you get 1 more. Now, Money Man, are you ready? Good. Ego, are you ready? Good. On the sound of the bell, please begin.
Moneyman in blue, Ego in red, and Germany has its first official National Heavy Boxing League heavy boxing match. The first round here, as both of them keeping even punches, and Ego trying to get something in there but can't. It's the upper advantage to Moneyman trying to get a punch, and Moneyman will take the first round. It's a 1-0 lead for Moneyman there. Just a good amount of punching there by Moneyman there, Ridge.
Yeah, brilliant. If I were to say something though, Ago, he's going in there and he is what I like to call he's getting baited by Moneyman. He's doing what I call second swinging, which is basically you just bait your opponent into swinging and you swing back. It's a very common tactic used in the HFC and I assume very common tactic in this league as well.
Round 2.
Alright, so far it is 1-0. But anyway, Moneyman, you ready? Ego, you ready? Once again, 2 disputes. You get 1 more. Both are successful. You have 15 seconds to call a dispute afterwards. On the sound of the bell, begin.
Round 2, Moneyman has the advantage. Quick charge by Moneyman out in the middle of the ring. Punches kept even. Ego getting a little bit of an advantage here, keeping it tied up as Moneyman trying to get another punch in, and Moneyman still struggling to try and land accurate punches there. Ego falls, and Moneyman takes the lead 2-0. Clayface, it looks like some of the punches by Moneyman are just being a little bit inaccurate there and floating into mid-air, but somehow Moneyman comes out with a 2-0 advantage.
You know, he's missing a lot of punches, but his footwork is fantastic. Like, he's moving around the ring like an absolute, like a gazelle on wheels. It is perfect, impeccable to say the least.
As if a gazelle doesn't move gracefully enough, it needs wheels. Round 3.
Just like a cheetah doesn't need to ride on a motorbike to go fast. Anyway, you are ready, good. Moneyman, are you ready? Okay, on the sound of the bell, you may begin. Shit, get out of the ring.
2-0 advantage for Moneyman. Another aggressive punch first by Moneyman as Ego is trying to find a way to combat it. About even punches here. Looks like Ego may have an advantage. Both inaccurate swings by both heavy boxers. Trying to get some punches in there, hovering around the International Series logo. Moneyman trying to get some more punches in. Ego still staying alive, and Ego gets the victory. It's 2-1, and again, it's a best 5 out of 9 match, but Ego getting a little bit more of an advantage on Moneyman here, Ridge.
Yeah, he is starting to see around Moneyman's strategy, and you know, it's a very good way. But I mean, in terms of Moneyman versus Alcabadanti matches in HFC, Alcabadanti did find ways about him, but it's going to be pretty difficult. But I reckon that Ego might come back from this.
Round 4.
Alright, 2-1, boys. 2-1. Moneyman is in the lead. Money, are you ready? Good. Ego, are you ready? Is your hair ready? Alright, I won't have to take you to the barbers to get chopped off. On the sound of the bell, begin.
2-1 Moneyman advantage in the 4th round. As Moneyman stopped a little bit there, but still able to get the first punch in. Ego trying to get some accurate punches in. He gets one there as Moneyman misses, and Ego will tie it up at 2 each. Clayface, this is turning out to be a lot more intense of a match.
I'm getting like deja vus from what happened in the UK international series. 2 intense matches went down that night, and it seems like it's going to be the same case here tonight. Ego is storming back. Moneyman has got no answer to that last round whatsoever. His jabbing was completely off. He's very inconsistent with his jabbing. It's got to be more. It's got to be more patient.
We'll see his patience potentially in round 5.
Money, sir, you were having a bit of a moment of your body just going crazy. Are you okay? Yes. Okay, he's okay. He's just had too much money in his bank account. Okay, you are ready for sure. Okay, good. Ego, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, good. You are ready. On the sound of the bell, please begin.
Tied at 2 each in the 5th round. Quick aggression by both of these heavy boxers. Both of them just wanting to get straight into the middle of the ring and get a punch in. As Ego takes the advantage here by 1 punch, trying to deal some more in on Moneyman. And Ego will lead it 3-2. It's very difficult for anybody to come back from that 2-0 deficit to take the lead 3-2, Ridge.
It has happened before in HFC, but not very often. And, as I said, very unpredictable things that are happening in this match here. We could potentially see Ego win it or Moneyman coming back. We simply don't know yet. We have to wait and see.
Have to wait and see what round 6 will bring.
You okay, Money? You look like you're breathing. Okay, Money is ready. Okay, you ready? Good, good. Man, this ring's bloody. Can we just... Money, can you pay for us for a janitor for us? No, okay. On the sound of the bell, please begin.
3-2 advantage for Ego. Looks like he may go bankrupt from getting that janitor down here as the first punch thrown by each boxer. Moneyman takes the advantage and he takes it by 2. Money trying to get a comeback, and here comes the money, and it's a tie at 3-3. Clayface, it looks like Moneyman is keeping trying to keep some dominance in this match, but each of them, it's essentially best 2 out of 3 now.
Oh, this is insane. These guys are so evenly matched, and they're bringing the fight to themselves tonight. This is brilliant. The nerves must be kicking in now.
Indeed, and we head now to round 7.
Nerves, they're going high. The score. Okay, Money, are you ready? Don't go bankrupt. Ego, you ready? With all the if you win this, think of all the keys you'll get and how much hair makeup you can get for your beautiful hair.
Hair? What did you just say? Hair? Hair?
Round 7, as Clayface is singing, is going to not make him that audition in American Idol, because American Idol doesn't exist anymore. Even punches with 3, 4 each, and Ego gets the 7th round. It's 4-3, Ridge. Moneyman not looking like the former Heavy Fight Club champion we've been seeing.
No, he said he did say earlier tonight that he was, slightly out of form, but he has had this brief little thing where, he could come back from this. It is still 3-4, is it? So he could be able to come back from this.
He has to win 2 rounds in a row to win this match, which is difficult but possible as we go into round 8.
All right, it is 4-3. Oh god, the nerves are intense. Moneyman, let me give you some advice from Scrooge McDuck. He's richer than you. Deal with it. Are you ready? Good. There you go. You all good? I'll buy you some hair cleaner later. On the sound of the bell, begin.
Round 8 is my planned dinner for tonight is rack of lamb with Peking duck. As a first punch by both of them, 2 punches each. Ego trying to keep the aggression here. It's 4-3. Ego leads, and Ego will take it 5-3. It's a 5-3 lead. Clayface going down to get the interview here with the Victor Ego. But Ridge, what did Moneyman do wrong?
I feel like he went into this match expecting Ao to just fall into his second swinging, his second punches, but you see what Ego was doing. He was reading it very well, and as I said, very unpredictable. I would have thought Moneyman would have taken it, but Ego had the ability. He showed it up, and his hairspray stayed intact. I reckon that's probably what won him this match. His hairspray.
Yeah, his hairspray certainly did win the match there. And let's head down. Fluff was going to head down to the ring. Clayface with Moneyman and Ego for their post-match interview.
Alrighty. I'm here with the winner, Ego GYT. How did this match, how does it feel to finally come back to the NHBL and win a very important match tonight?
It feels great. I did not expect that outcome.
Now, how does this compare to what happened in the NHBL finals? Your last minute of a placement, though, but tonight you had your training, you had months to prepare for this. Did the months to prepare for this match help you get the win tonight?
Well, I kind of forgot to train, so I just hopped in on TR Walkway today, kind of did some wiggle waggling, and then, oh, that's fine. That's my training.
That is your training.
That's my training.
Ego, let me ask you this: what was your thoughts about Money Man? Did you expect Money Man to be that tough tonight?
By that title he holds, yes. By that paint choice, not really. No offense.
Oh my word!
Oh God, guys!
No offense.
Boys,
The
keep,
match is over.
come on. No,
Come on.
no need for the trash talking.
Fight
Hey,
me,
guys,
but
okay,
wait, you
all
did.
right, okay. Let me step in the middle here. Let me step in. Can somebody take my money back to the corner, please? Jesus Christ.
Sir, you're going to your corner. I swear, if you don't go to your corner, I'm gonna empty your
Money
bank
Man, I'll
account.
ask you a question later. Hang on. All right. So, Ego, you've just won yourself 6 keys tonight. How do you feel in general about your tactic? Were you coming in with the ultra aggressive style or the ultra defensive style?
It was kind of depending on what the situation needed. If I was behind, I would play it more safe. If I was ahead, I would kind of be more aggressive.
Fair enough. Well, Money Man, congratulations. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Clayface. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for one more
Hang on.
Excuse me.
I'm interviewing Money Man. Money Man. It was a devastating loss tonight. What happened out there? What was going through your mind? You fucked up. Well, fair enough. That's like the most basic thing. Yeah. I mean, listen, you come in tonight, you're the former champion still regardless, had a tough task tonight. Did you expect Ego to be that tough, coming into the match? How did you handle this? No, I denting. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay. You know what? Money Man, thank you for the match. And back to you, Fedora and Ridge.
Thanks, Clay. Of course, almost breaking the interview off a little close there. That's what happens when you have some radio silence for too long there, Rage. But any last thoughts on this match that we've seen?
In terms of what these two might, I mean, Ego, this is going to act as a confidence builder for him. I really do think that, now that he's won a match against one of the HSC's top stars, he has a hell of a lot more confidence now to go back into that ring and say, you know what, I'm going to be the next champion. I'm going to be, I'm going to win those 6 keys constantly, every day. Whereas Money Man, it's his debut. It can be a rocky start, and I mean, I'm not really sure what is in store for him, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a wake-up call for him.
We'll see how he progresses throughout the rest of his heavy boxing career, whether that's in Heavy Fight Club, the NHBL, or both. The NHBL International Series from Frankfurt, Germany, about to come to a close with a match between Setuplet and Spogo. The mandatory warm-up rounds happening here. As Clayface, we look at how Setuplet has performed. He hasn't quite made the championship of any tournament yet. He's made it at least to the super semis, but he at least has the experience behind him, as you mentioned before the first match. You mentioned that he does have the experience going for him, but he doesn't have the experience of going all the way. But this is a perfect opportunity for him to gain international recognition.
It's a great fight for Setuplet. He's got low ping finally. I mean, it's very rare to see any of these guys have like low ping regardless. But Spogo is a tough guy. He's been out of action for the last few months, but he's been training hard. He's very excited to go. He qualified for the NHBL finals, but he had to move to a whole different country. He's now based in France. However, Setuplet has came fourth consistently in most tournaments, so it's going to be very interesting tonight.
Yeah, and of course, Ridge, we look at how Ego, again, he doesn't have the NHBL experience, but neither did Moneyman, and Moneyman at least put up 5 rounds. Now, Ego only having the one match experience, but he doesn't have as much experience as Setuplet, and Moneyman put up 5 rounds here. You think it's going to be as close of a match as we saw?
Oh, definitely. It's going to be a lot of swerves. There's going to be a lot of sort of opportunities where they're both going to slip up and both of them are going to do very, very well. But I feel like this match is going to be a very much tense match because as I know, I think they're both qualifiers, aren't they? So this can offer up a very big surprise indeed.
And now we hand it down to our official Bonk Nickeltune.
Hello, Germany, and the other countries. I guess I don't know what they are. I guess I failed GLG. Anyway, welcome to the International Series. Spogo, set up. Or is it set up? It's set up, right? Am I right? It's set up, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
set up.
set up,
Okay.
Bug, you're fine.
Names are confusing today. They're all changed. Anyway, welcome you two to the International Series. Before we begin, I'm going to give you both the ground rules. No jumping, no crouching. Only eating your sandwich in between the rounds. Do not eat them during the rounds. You both have 2 disputes. If your disputes are successful, you will gain 1 extra dispute. That is all I have to say, gentlemen. So let me ask you this. Spogo, are you ready? Set up. Are you ready? Oh, and one more thing. It's the best to 5. If this has to go up to 9, it's the best 5 out of 9. If we have to go to 9 games, 9 rounds, fine by me. All right, when the bell rings, you may begin.
The first round, Spogo in red, Setuplit in blue. First punch thrown by each of them. Spogo keep looking the more aggression there as both heavy boxers slow to punch each other, and Spogo will get the first round. Spogo with just some dominance right there from the start, Clayface.
It was very interesting. There was a bit of a pause in between the round, and then they're just looking at each other like, yeah, you want some, mate? You want some? And then Spogo just charged in like Rams first, just powwowed him. Oh.
In the words of one of our former broadcasters, he was just grounding and pounding. Round 2.
Grounding and pounding.
Oh, is that me? Because I heard somebody laughing. If I screw up again, Fluffy's going to cut my leg off and sell it to the Mafia. Anyway, welcome to the second round, gentlemen. Once again, if you have a dispute and it's successful, you will gain an extra 1. You are automatically given 2 disputes, and it's the best 5 out of 9. So, Spago, are you ready? Setup, are you ready?
Bonk, I have to tell you something.
What?
I've already sold your limbs to the Mafia.
How come I'm walking then?
Magic.
I don't get it. Anyway, I guess I'm magic. When the bell rings and he gives me a leg back, we will begin.
Round 2, 1-0 advantage for Spogo. Setuplit, punch right from the start. Setuplit just a little bit more conservative with the strategy here as punch is being thrown. Spogo trying to lane another one in there, and he does. It's a 2-0 lead for Spogo. Rich, you look at how Setuplit is here. He's going a little bit more conservative with his punches.
Yeah, I mean these rounds are tending to go to here. I'll give you a bit of a glance and go, power, and then they just slow down and sort of read each other and then just go full out. It's a very useful strategy if you want to catch your opponent off guard, but I feel like Taylor's gonna have to change his strategy slightly.
We'll see if he does in the third round.
Okay, apparently I'm floating, and I have questions.
Erasmus.
Are you ready? Setup, you ready?
Oh, fucking desk is stuck.
All right.
What was that, Clayface?
What?
Excuse me. Are you trying
Desk
to
is stuck. My desk is stuck.
Let the lad do his thing, man.
Come on, guys. Just unstuck your desk. Anyway, setup. Sorry for that. Apparently his desk is stuff. Are you ready? Okay, I guess I think that's a yes. Spago, are you ready? All right. Throw the desk at the bell, and we will begin.
Just let me lift it up here.
Oh, you saw that. Okay.
Round 3. It's a 2-0 lead for Spogo. Spogo, even punch with Setuplit. Still even punches. Looks like Setuplit's trying to get another punch in there. And he does as they both just stand in the middle of the ring.
Yes.
We've seen this before, man. In the NHBL, as Spogo takes the third round. But Clayface, we've seen this strategy before where some heavy boxers just stay completely still and wait for their opponent to come in and punch.
It's a strange tactic, like the Americans don't do this for some reason. It only happens with the European guys. I don't know. The European dudes bring a whole new game plan to every fight. It's just Strange tactic that they use there.
Interesting, and I believe somebody is calling a dispute in there, but nobody fully got it as the 15 seconds are up. That's a new rule they've put in: is you have 15 seconds to put in the dispute after a round. Well, neither of them unfortunately did, so it's now a 3-0 lead for Spogo as we go into round 4.
I'm not going to ask how much that desk cost, but I'm going to ask these players down here this.
cheap.
Spago, are you ready? Setup, setup. Are you ready? All right. Before we start, I would like to say that if you have a dispute, please mention in the chat. You have 15 seconds to do so. When the bell rings, which I hope to God it's fixed because I hope the desk didn't break it, we will begin.
Round 4. If another desk is mentioned, someone's head will be bonked onto said desk as the punch is being thrown by both boxers, and Setuplit makes it 3-1. Man,
nice
Setuplit there, Ridge. He gets another punch in there. He's crawling back out to try and tie it up.
Yeah, that was a very, very. He did. I predicted it. He did change up his strategy a lot. Just go full out. Don't even leave him a second to think about it. And he did that, and it may work for him. Might not work for him. Oh well.
We'll see if it does here in round 5.
If I get my head banged into a desk, it's gonna become one WWE match. I swear to God. Anyway, setup. Are you ready? Spago, are you ready? So, when my head goes against the bell, you may begin.
All right, get up here, Bonk. Just Well, there's no referee now as it's in the 5th round. 3-1. Spogo leading over Setuplit. And Setuplit, again,
down. Here we go.
It quite literally is Ridge.
But this is
each other's
nothing new.
eyes.
It's nothing new for him. We've seen this so many times.
Yeah, Setuplit likes to try and lure people in so that he can get some more punches in. And
there it
that
is.
strategy works for him this time, Clayface. It's now 3-2. Setuplit is looking interesting.
He's used that tactic throughout the Season 6 NHBL Finals as well. A very familiar match was him and El Comandante, where it was pretty much dancing the whole way through the fight until Comandante just overwhelmed him at the very end. But as I said, that tactic works. If I was Spogo, I would wait myself, but otherwise we'd be sitting here all day.
Round 6.
Round 6, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just let you know that did not hurt, but it did hurt the bell. Anyway, Spago, are you ready? Setup, are you ready? All right. When the bell rings, you may begin.
Bell rings. I hate to make this meme reference, but the reason it didn't hurt on his head is because his head is extra thick. 3-2. Spogo leading Setuplit.
Juicy.
Here. So Setup.
That's a classic.
Setuplit trying to get his punches in here, and they're tied up. Blood flying everywhere. Setuplit will tie it up 3 each. It's another 2 out of 3 matchup here, Ridge. Just 2 more rounds for either of these boxers, and they win. I'm not even going to talk about what Clayface mentioned a few seconds ago, but that was a great round and Setuplit just making a good comeback here.
It's a juicy match.
Yeah. Both of these two now realizing that they are reading each other very, very well at this point, and I don't know. I mean, that they could just I'm not sure what to say about it. It's very, very tense, very, very close. Just as the last match was, we could be seeing another comeback.
It's a pretty moist match.
Round 7.
Oh.
Haven't heard that one in a while.
I want to know who
Sad.
this medic
Don't
is.
even say that, please.
Excuse me.
Sad.
There appears to be
Set up, go to your corner.
in the ring.
Set up, corner. May I just remind you, Set up, stop attacking staff members of the NHBL. Thank you very much. Or I will hurt you. With love.
Round 7.
Okay, apparently there's a threat in the ring. I'm not going to say anything about that, or I'm going to get my other leg teared off. Spago, are you ready? Can you please... Oh, okay. Nice, that's nice of you.
It's a
Thanks,
big-ass
Spago.
tarantula
Setup,
running around
are
here.
you ready? All right. Also, Bran found a hat. Congrats, Bran. All right. When the bell rings, you may begin.
Round 7. It's tied at 3 each. 2 rounds in, and you win. That comes down to that. As no first punch has been thrown yet, both of the boxers just staying within their sides of the ring. Looks like Spogo trying to get a little bit more aggression here, and he does with the first punch, but retaliated back by Setuplit. Another first punch, and more being thrown in there, blood flying around as Setuplit takes the lead 4-3. It's one round more for Setuplit to be victorious here, Clayface, but it's two more rounds for Spogo to try and make it back here.
Yeah, but look, Spogo is... God, what is going on today, man? We've seen two close matches. It's looking like the exact same thing as last match, deja vu, where Spogo had the upcoming first 2 rounds, did Money Man, and then now the opponent is just stormed back. Like, unbelievable. Like, the amount of pressure must be getting towards them, or the must have dropped. It's got to be something. Got to be something.
Certainly has to be. Round 8.
Setup, can you please get to your corner, please? Thank you, man. If I have to call a medic for Clay, I will. May I not ask? Can I ask you not to die during the
It's a hairball.
You're not a cat, okay? Setup, are you ready?
Oh, what is that?
Oh my god.
All he says to that is, oops, wrong button.
He was so ready. He was so ready. He literally exploded.
I think that hairball killed him. I think that hairball killed him. All right, Setup. Hope to God you don't have a hairball in your system, or Clayface for the matter. Are you ready for real this time? Okay. Spogo, are you ready? All right, when the bell begins, you may begin.
It's round 8, a 4-3 lead here for Setuplit, and it was a hair ball, not a hair bowl. Great words there by the official. As both heavy boxers staying within their confines of the ring, going a little bit outwards. They're trying to deal a punch in there, but nothing yet. Just same strategy we're seeing from Setuplit. As the first punch finally thrown by both of them, Setuplit takes the advantage here. And there's more from Setuplit. Will he get the victory? And yes, he does. Setuplit gains his international victory 5-3. And another interview coming up from Clayface. But Ridge, just both of these boxers at least brought it down to a best 2 out of 3. Why did this match end 5-3?
It's just because of the fact that you can replay us. It's just the fact that they can replay us themselves very well. Heavy boxing itself is a sort of thing where you have to read your opponent, you have to know what they're going to do next. And I feel like, Setup really did do very, very well that match to come back from that. Especially, it's deja vu, isn't it, with Moneyman and Ago's match just now. Very interesting match indeed.
Yeah, and we'll head down to the ring there. Clayface going to interview both of the heavy boxers here.
Alrighty. I'm here with your Setuplit. Great performance tonight. He's back under low ping, and look what just happened. That just proved it right there. Setuplit, how do you feel? How do you feel tonight? Everybody on the live stream, keep in mind he's going to have to use the chat for Dodge. Do you want to read it? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, sure. He says, I'm a bit too excited for the match. From the match, typos, shaking hands. He's trying to get his composure together. He's just really excited for getting one of his first major victories here. So he'll of course
Setuplit. How does this compare to you fighting in United States? Is it the same pressure? Or...
Of course, Setuplit saying here originally, he said he fought well. It was a fine fight, and he says it is better. He said, but some long-range punches are still present.
Now, let me ask you this. What was the tactic going in there tonight? You were very slow with your attacks. You were standing still for most of the game. What happened? Were you aiming to do that? Make him wait?
They mentioned previously, they said there were some long punches that didn't make any sense to him, and that he couldn't get used to it. And he said, that is a purposely planned strategy because he will always lose if he charges.
Alrighty. Congratulations, Setuplit. You've won yourself 6 keys. Now, I'm now here with the unfortunate, upsetting loser, Spogo, what happened out there? What happened out there tonight, man?
Well, can't really say anything went really bad. To be fair, he did really well. He did really well. I'm still fairly new to this league, and this is my second event officially. And well, I you said I trained, but I actually did not really have that much of a chance at training because I only recently got my computer maybe 2 weeks ago. So I was kind of riding on this thing on a gamble.
Yeah, but tonight though, were you expecting Sit Up Lit to be that like patient with his offense?
To be fair, I didn't know what to expect. I don't know these fighters that much.
And then, what happened during the rounds? Were you trying to bring it to him with a charging force, or trying to wait for him to push you?
Well, when I play something I like, when I play something I enjoy very much, I get really excited physically. My hands start shaking, my heart starts speeding up, and well, although I enjoy the feeling, I kind of want to get this over with. And well, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, Spogo, thank you so much for tonight. We look forward to seeing you in the future.